Today marks 1 week since Hurricane Fiona slammed into Puerto Rico, also marking a week without power and water for hundreds of thousands of people. Two captains with the Sacramento Fire Department are in Puerto Rico right now. In my exclusive one-on-one interview, they tell us helping people in times of crisis is where their hearts are and exactly what they've trained years for. Hurricane Fiona, fierce, deadly, and hauntingly familiar. For Puerto Ricans, storm damage like this is a reminder of the catastrophe following Hurricane Maria 5 years ago, where it took some areas of the territory months to regain power. A week to the day Fiona hit the island, residents are still uncertain about when their electricity and water will be fully restored.
I would say that since Maria, the people here in Puerto Rico are very tough and resilient.
Sacramento Fire captains Scott Johnson and Brian Louise specialize in logistics, making sure their teams have everything they need to provide life-saving services.
And that can be anything down from simplest things as food and water, all the way up to the vehicles and the equipment that they need.
And they say it's a desperate situation Puerto Ricans face right now.
You know, I hear stories of people filling their bathtubs full of cold water and laying in there for 20 or 30 minutes and finally coming to finding a place that has air conditioning that's running on generator power.
The Department of Health and Human Services has declared a public health emergency in Puerto Rico. President Biden vows to help, announcing the federal government will cover 100% of the cost of cleanup for the next month. Brian and Scott are serving on a regional incident support team that's part of the California FEMA Urban Search and Rescue Team.
So at a moment's notice, we can come out here and help people in need and try to provide some level of comfort for them and humanitarian support, whatever it may be. That's what we're here for.
But they had to get there first.
When we got activated, the storm was pretty well active. We were able to get to a centralized location on the East Coast at that time and let the storm pass because all flights had been delayed coming into Puerto Rico.
When we finally made it to Puerto Rico, coming off the airplane, it was still raining fairly good here, so everything was wet, the power was out.
Setting up a stable base of operations was next.
So we were able to locate a hotel that has backup generators and large fuel tanks, so which made things a lot easier for us.
While Fiona has moved past Puerto Rico, Brian and Scott's mission isn't done.
There is still work to be done on the island. There is a lot of aftermath left over from Fiona. The search and rescue, they are still doing searches.
Brian and Scott tell me they could still be there for at least another week or two, maybe more. The Puerto Rican government's emergency portal system says 84% of customers have their water services restored, 60% have their electricity restored, meaning more than 500,000 customers are still without power right now.